Hi, I'm Melinda. I've messed around with drugs, and I can tell you that it honestly didn't turn out good. It all happened after I met my then best friend, Sarah. We attended the same high school and had some classes together, but that wasn't really how we got close. It took me a while, but I found out that she lived in the same neighborhood as me. I thought this was great because she seemed like a really nice girl the few times we talked. There was this time when she'd walk up to me in class and ask me why I wasn't in school the day before. No one else did that, and that left a good impression on me. We began to hang out soon after that, and it was really cool because she was super smart in class. She was a straight-A student, even though she never studied much. I asked her one day how she was always so calm during tests, and how I never saw her reading any books. This, to me, was a serious question, because the times I'd gone to visit her at home, I'd always see her doing something else. Not reading. She played video games too, which I never really got into. She told me that it was just her nature, that she was just gifted like that. I accepted that because it wasn't really my business. After all, we weren't the best of friends yet. So weeks later, when we did eventually get closer, like having sleepovers and hanging out after school, Sarah told me she wanted to show me something cool. I said okay, because I trusted her. She locked the door first and had this sneaky look on her face, which I thought was weird at the time. She reached in the closet and took out a small transparent bag. I had no idea what was in it, but I was very, very curious. "This is a bud," she said to me, and that was it. I still remember the taste I had in my throat when I smoked it, and also the strong hesitation I felt, and that loud voice screaming inside my head that what I was getting myself into was so wrong. Of course, I told that voice to shut up, that I was in control of my life. I remember the funny look Sarah had on her face as she watched me. She probably didn't know that I was battling with my inner voice. Well, I guess I sealed my fate when I took in the second drag and puffed out that smoke. It all went downhill from there. There was a feeling, I'd like to be honest, that came with smoking. A certain kind of boldness. I finally felt like one of the bigger kids. She introduced me to not just marijuana, but also alcohol, and to some little extent, codeine and cough medicine. This affected me in many ways, causing me to drain all my savings, and it even made me wild. My grades dropped horribly, and my parents noticed. They talked to me over and over, but I just didn't listen. Well, not until the day I got arrested for possession of drugs, and being in the company of other drug users. It was at that point that I realized how bad my life had gotten, how out of hand things now were. My parents signed me up for rehabilitation, and the first thing I did was cut off any link I had with Sarah. I can proudly say I've gotten better, but that is a dark part of me that I fear will haunt me for a long, long time.